Hey dolls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's summertime. I thought I'd kick it off by starting with a natural, everyday, glowy makeup look. And if you'd like to see how I got this look, please to keep on watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Thanks guys. So jumping right in, I've already moisturized and primed my skin. I'm now just applying my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal all over the high points of my face, everywhere where I'd add my highlighter. It adds a base to the skin and creates an extra radiance, and it'll also allow your highlight to last longer throughout the summer heat. Now this step is an absolute must for me. I have to color correct. If you suffer from hyperpigmentation, then I do recommend this product. It's the Smashbox Color Correcting Stick in the deepest shade. I tend to use my fingers because I find that it warms up the product and allows me to blend it in seamlessly. Sometimes you don't necessarily need a sponge or a brush. Your fingers work just as good. Another way that I color correct, I'm sorry, I'm actually getting over a sore throat, guys. I apologize. Another way for me to color correct, I don't always use an orange corrector. I also use my concealer. This is NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Amande, and I prefer to use this underneath my eyes as opposed to a orange concealer. As you can see now, I actually look like I have the most even skin tone. It allows for a nice even base. Choose to add definition to my nose. Now I'm just going to blend this out with the Beauty Blender, make sure everything is all seamless, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter concealer. It's the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Caramel. I use that only in the center to add a bit more brightness. It is just an extra step. It is optional, depends on whatever look you're going for that day. Now I'm setting with my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I don't know what took me so long to try this powder, but it is absolutely. Now, I don't usually bake, but in the summer and very humid months, it's absolutely necessary because powder is your best friend. That's what's going to keep all the sweat, shine, moisture at bay. Okay, so baking is absolutely a must. I'm now contouring with another black Opal Foundation stick. This is in the shade Suede Mocha, and everything that I've used will be listed in the description bar below. Going back in with that NYX buffing brush, I'm going to use that to blend out my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender to make sure that everything is seamless. You don't want any harsh lines. Then I'm taking a regular e.l.f. stippling brush to blend out my contour. I'm blending it upward so that it can create, not such a harsh line. I'm more going for a bronze look as opposed to like a very sculpted, harsh contour. And then I'm going to be blending out my jawline. You want to make sure you blend that out into your neck so that there's no harsh lines at all. And to further add a very sculpted look and to define your cheekbones a bit more, I added a little bit of Sacha Buttercup powder underneath my jawline, and I added that to my laugh lines to prevent creasing. It's all about longevity, and powder, again, is your best friend. Okay, so to set my contour, I'm using my mineralized skin finish in deep dark. I don't want to go in with anything too harsh because if you add a darkness to your contour, it'll, tend to get muddy, and I just want a bronzed look. Then brushing away my Sacha Buttercup powder after pressing it into the skin, I'm just using another mineralized skin finish just to set that all into place. And now I'm just sculpting out my nose, adding a little bit more definition. And whenever I'm not adding eyeshadow, I like to put a lot of face powder on my lid just to prevent creasing, then spraying with some Fix Plus. I prefer to place my highlight before, like instead of going right in and blending it out because it can get all over the place. I rather to place it and then blend it out so it's more seamless and in the proper placement. Now I'm going to apply two different types of blushes. Everything will be in the description bar below. And then I'm going in with more highlight. This is the Carli Bybel and BH Cosmetics palette. I'm adding that gold shade to my cheeks, everywhere where I added highlight. Cupid's bow, chin, brow bone. Now for my favorite part, it's all about the lashes. These are my two favorite mascaras of all time. It's the Benefits They're Real mascara with Too Faced Better Than Sex. Like, you see my lashes now? Look at this. Again, please excuse the botchy voiceovers. I get so nervous doing these things, and it's so weird because I actually like speaking and I speak very fluently, but whenever it comes to voiceovers, I get so nervous. So I'm sorry. It'll get better, I promise. I'm just applying layers and layers and layers of the Benefits They're Real and my Better Than Sex. I go back and forth between the two until I'm completely satisfied. And I'm sorry, I was jamming. It's summertime and you in Brooklyn, always hearing music. So I was jamming. I was jamming. Okay. So whenever you're done, you just do it until you're satisfied, pretty much. I added about 3 coats of mascara and I let that dry. I let it dry a little bit in between before I apply more. Um, so yeah, so while we continue jamming and adding more and more mascara, if you guys have any video suggestions, be sure to list it in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to get that out to you. I'm just popping a little bit of the Gilded Honey highlighter in my tear duct just to open up my eyes a bit more. I mean, it's summertime. You can never have enough glow. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with a brown lip liner. This is by Nicka K. You can use any brown lip liner. It's really all about preference. I just grabbed the nearest thing, I could find. You could choose to wear the lip just like this as a very matte, neutral brown, or you can kick it up a notch, which I'll be showing you shortly. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel once again and let your friends know. Add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. This is what it looks like with just lip liner, or you could kick it up a notch. This is Nicka K's Lip Shine in Glory. And here's a wonderful thing. It's only $1 at your local beauty supply store. So just to add a bit more glow, you can either use your highlighter that you use and pop it in the center, or you can just use this $1 lip gloss, girl. Make it work. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and you'll be seeing much more content coming from me. Everything, all my social media handles are Makeup by Tony Ann. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.